All right, the past 2 games, that ground game is rolling along. Coach has had a lot of good things to say about the offensive line. How do you think you guys are playing lately?
I think now that we've caught our stride, I believe now we're starting to gel more together. We know what we're doing. We're making the holes, and then the running backs are just find the ones we make and run right through them.
Confidence is contagious, and you guys are really going downhill right now with the snowball. And thought you going into conference play now. Talk about how the unit overall is feeling.
We're feeling pretty confident. You know, these 2 games that we've really started building and building. We can see it, and I think everyone everywhere can feel it. We're starting to build more confidence in our run game, and especially now that now that people are gonna fear the run. Now we're gonna open up more of a pass game as well.
And how about the results? I mean, you got Kronk with 2 straight 100-yard games. Sands is getting involved. And that must feel good too to see those guys pick up their yards.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, they're both hard runners. I mean, hard nose, try to get the first down, always try to get the first down, always try to get extra yardage, always trying to fall forward. They're really putting their bodies out there for us, and I mean, you guys can see the results.
Last game, you guys didn't give up a sack either, so the pass protection is getting better along with the running game, you know, providing those holes. I mean, all around it has to be really encouraging for you guys.
I mean, yeah, you know, we've been, like in that department we've been struggling, but now I feel as though like in our offensive line room, we're even more so making it a purpose to protect our quarterback, not get his jersey dirty and all that stuff. And I feel like now we're producing it more on the field, and people are starting to see it.
You went on a 78-yard drive, obviously, with all runs. Take us through that drive. Did you realize that was kind of how it was going to go? Did you say anything like, let's just keep doing this?
You know, we never really know what the OC is going to call. He puts us in the best position. I mean, and in that point in time, all the runs were the best. Put us in the best position. I mean, and it stopped working. And if it keeps working, he's going to keep using it. So I mean, we kind of got used to it because we do a lot of runs in practice, do a lot of passes in practice. We have long drives in practice. So I mean, it was really nothing new to us. We just had to keep grinding out, keep doing our job, and yeah, it worked out in the end.
Marcus, go ahead.
How important is it going to be to sustain drives again this week, especially against that defense that's good against the run and their offense that just keeps the ball?
I mean, it's going to be really important. We got to keep getting first downs, As you said, their offense, they hold on to the ball really well. They have a really long time possession. So every possession that we have, we got to make it count. We got to score on every single one.
What do you see out of their defense that makes them so good against the run? The coach said it's a lot of slants and movement and sacking the box.
Yeah, it's a lot of movement. It's a lot of shifting. It's a lot of adding people, and it's a lot of just like misdirection. They're trying to take you to somebody, but they're really bringing somebody else. They're trying to make you look this way, but they're really coming from the other way. So I mean, as long as we stay focused, keep our eyes on who you need to keep our eyes on, know our assignment, know our technique, we should be good.
Could this be more of a passing game, do you think, then, for you guys?
I feel like whatever they give us at the day of the game, because you never know what they'll give us. We always watch past film, but the day of the game, they might come out something different. So whatever they give us during the game, we'll adapt to that. I mean, if it works, the passing game is going to start firing off. We're going to start passing a lot more. If you see the running holes are getting open, we're going to keep running.
One of the big runs that Cronkite had didn't go for very long. It was the 2-yard touchdown run where the pile moved. Do you remember what happened during that play? I mean, that was kind of wild.
Well, we watched it on film. It was really, I would honestly give the touchdown to Donovan Jennings because you could see it in the backfield. He actually pushed the pile forward like he was maybe an inch too short, and Donovan just came up from behind, pushed the entire pile, made him cross the plane, and it was a touchdown.
Is that an instinct thing, or are you taught maybe like if you have to do that, do that?
No, it's an instinct thing. As soon as you see it, as soon as you see everything start piling up, our coach always tells us push the pile, always push it forward.
Marcus, these 2 wins, what does that do for the team? Springboard potential the rest of the season?
I mean, it gives us a lot of confidence, you know, going into 2 wins. We now know it's working. We know how, we learned from our mistakes that we had in our other 3 losses. But, you know, with these 2 wins, it's helping us click better. It's helping us hey, I trust you, you trust me. I trust you to run that route. I trust you to block for a quarterback. I trust you to make that throw. Receiver, I trust you to catch that ball. Defense, I trust you to hold your gaps. I make the stop. I mean, everyone, and as you saw at the end of the game, the defense held it out for us, and it just felt amazing.
I heard that Cecil was hurting after the game. Did you know during the game that he let on, or did he try and suck it up?
I mean, there was some plays you could see that he was hurting, but you know, we're offensive linemen. We always got to suck it up. We got to be the person on the field. So he sucked it up, and he's a great sport for it. I know after the game he was really hurting his shoulder and stuff like that, but he throughout the entire game he sucked it up, played out, and we got 300 rushing out of him.
2 weeks ago, there was talk that there might be some changes on the line to shake it up a little bit, but it's been the same guys, just playing a lot better. What's happened the last 2 weeks?
I feel like in practice we actually been switching it up in practice. So it's been creating a lot of competition. I feel like people are starting to become more aggressive to keep their spot, and I think that's happening on it's coming over onto the field as well. Because our coach says, he knows that if we mess up, there's always someone who can replace you, because we're all great offensive linemen here. So if you want to keep your spot, you got to learn your assignment, you got to learn your technique, you got to finish the block, you got to do all the things that you're told to do, and it's been working.
So you think the UConn game, was there a fire lit under everybody that it was different than the previous weeks?
I do think there was a little bit of a fire when the running game started, and we kept going and kept going and kept going, and everyone's like, yeah, we got this, we can do this, we got to just keep going, we got to keep pushing, we got to keep pushing. And I feel like I feel like it did not really light a fire. The fire was already there, but I feel like it was too dim. But I feel like that game kind of brought it out more, and it kind of pushed everyone.
How do you explain to people that that Perlin Bell's offense comes in and all these different things you guys are doing? How do you explain what's different from week 1 to now, in terms of you guys learning it, feeling more comfortable? Obviously it's something that does have to evolve. As a player, what is it like from what you were like week 1 to now? What's different? What's better?
I feel like it's when we learn it in the spring and in the summer, it's easy to do it against your teammate. But when we go into an actual game against an opponent that we've never played before, it's our first time going against them. Obviously stuff's being thrown at you. We learn it, but again, at the end of the day, they're new people. You know their strengths, know their weaknesses, and you try to adapt from that. But I feel like now we understand the offense more. Even doesn't matter who we're going against. We're just going to keep going with our technique, fundamentals, and finishing.
Stuff, man. I'll say.